Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Looking first at the NL Central, the Cincinnati Reds held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 2-1. In more Cardinals news, left fielder Austin Dean has been waived by the organization. The Cubs combined for a 4-hitter as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-0. Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting off in the National League East, the Rays launched 3 home runs as they took down the Fish in Miami 7.
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003. Great American Ballpark. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds.
And now, your 2000.
Stay tuned for Reds baseball.
Cincinnati
Next.
Reds.
Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
That brings in Tommy Edmond. He will lead this one off today. Now a ball rolled softly to second. He's got to hurry. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. A chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark. The sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw is low, and he can't make the pin. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a ground ball to third. This is foul for the first strike. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. Cardinals nothing. Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Kwang Young Kim is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Talk about impressive. How about an ERA under 2 last season for this guy? If he continues to pitch like that this year, he's going to put himself near the top echelon of pitchers. Not going to be an easy thing to do, but we'll see how he starts out in this one.
Jonathan India is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they entered play this afternoon. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Popped up. Goldschmidt might try to make a play on it, and no one will get this one. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Nick Senzel. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Bounce it to the left side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this is like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
There he goes. Hit high and deep out to left center field. A leap, but it's off his glove. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Senzel isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
Up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Comes set, the 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's 1 for 4. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the left fielder. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Nolan Arenado touches them all. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Demetrius.
Next, it'll be Demetrius Lewis as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First offering. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So problems out there in right field, as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Here's the catcher, Yanni Molina. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Now the first pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. 0-1 count. Here it is. Grounded softly down the line toward first. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. So stepping in is Tyler Stevenson, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Skied into straightaway right. Carlson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 44.
Up next, Aristidis Aquino will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, two quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a two-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little two-out lightning start.
The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill waits on it, and that's the third out. Reds leave one. They trail this one 1-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Tommy Edmond. And the pitch. Swing and a liner. Around first, he's digging for second. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And this throw gets away from him.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
At the plate now, Edmundo Sosa ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Fly ball out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And that one yanked just foul.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Popped him up. India is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Over the bullpen and gone. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Hit on the ground out to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So it's 2 runs here on bottom of the inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Farmer.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's inside.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fouled away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Jonathan India digging in now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And that's the second out.
Now back, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air. Goldschmidt in foul ground. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. India is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now to the plate, here is Demetrius Lewis. First pitch of the AB now. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Aquino will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Digging in will be Yanni Molina, 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering on its way.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it 3-0. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Castellanos is a prolific power hitter, and you probably Didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. The 1-1. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Carlson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 19.
The bases are empty with 1 out now. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And that's taken for strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Off speed pitch, just missed inside.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the box, Tyler Stevenson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Now a curveball misses inside. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the upper deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Reds hit the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
The designated hitter,
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. As they look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Reds get one of the runs back on this solo dinger. We played 4. It's now a 3-1 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line, and it's a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect it.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
So now to the plate, Tommy Edmond. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Senzel's got it, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop.
Digging in next, Edmundo Sosa. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Rose. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser shot.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Tyler O'Neill is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Aquino is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. 2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. St. Louis leads it 4-1. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Reds.
So now here is Aristidis Aquino, a base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch. Hit to short, reined in. And he's retired, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 3, Asdrubal.
So the leadoff man set down here for Asdrubal Cabrera. Now the first pitch. Ball 1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Now the 1-0. And this is fouled straight back and into the mask of the catcher. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. Lifted in the air out towards left center. O'Neill waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here. And you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Giovanni Gallegos is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on the closer in just the 5th inning. The 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1-2-3 go the Reds, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Luis Cessa is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Stepping in once again is Harrison Bader. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's dead center for strike one. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Here comes the 0-1. Now the 0-2 pitch to third. Cabrera's up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Up next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Demetrius Lewis.
Next to stand in is Demetrius Lewis. Flew out last time up. First delivery to him. Swing and a line drive. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Demetrius Lewis has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Yanni Molina digging in now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Aquino will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Next to dig in, Dylan Carlson blasted a solo homer last time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
The batter number 19, second baseman,
In now, Tommy Yedman. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. Stepping up is Jonathan India. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
He's set. Here it comes. Gallegos. It's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next in Cincinnati.
So here is Nick Senzel. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First offering. Strike taken up in the zone.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back. Right field.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Reds are down in order. They trail it 4-1. Now into the box, Edmundo Sosa singled in his last at-bat.
Edmundo Sosa.
First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Lined into right field for a leadoff single.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way-go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. And another foul ball.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt, making it an even 250 for his career, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Michael Lorenzon is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. At the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzon, just a 1 for 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lorenzon, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Next to hit is Harrison Bader. First delivery to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
The 0-1 on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Demetrius Lewis is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Reds 1. In is Joey Votto now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting.
Next it'll be Tyler Stevenson. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
One and 1.
That's inside.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Now here's the first offering. Mike Moustakas is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail 6-1. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And stepping in, Yanni Molina. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzon. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's set and the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out. Now to the plate, Dylan Carlson. He went deep back in the 5th. First pitch of the AB now.
0-1.
Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next up is Tommy Edmond. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. The plate now, Edmundo Sosa. That's a strike to throw down. It is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He pulls into second safely, as a run will score on the play as well. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. From the stretch. But there to take it is Cabrera, and with that, the side is retired. Cards forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Reds 1. Ready now is Aristidis Aquino. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Asdrubal.
So the next to bat will be Asdrubal Cabrera. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Carlson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Next, here is Kyle Farmer. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Reds are down in order. They're down 7-1. Set to start the 9th in this one, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First offering. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Nolan Arenado. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Lined into left center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Now batting. The center fielder, Harrison.
Standing in now, Harrison Bader. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here's the 0-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Must have been a good batting practice session today for this club. 5 home runs in 1 game. You could just see it as the game was going on. Those hitters, they couldn't wait to get to the bat rack. It was like a fight to get up there and to get into the batter's box.
Justin Wilson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Demetrius Lewis. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Aquino is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 4, Yanni Molina.
Next to hit, Yanni Molina. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
This is line to left into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. And now, Jonathan India starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the 0-1, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. John Lester enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
John Lester.
So now to the plate, Nick Senzel. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Nicholas Castellanos stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1-1 the count now. Senzel leads off first with 1 away. Fouled off. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Edmond has a play. 2 gone. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Joey Votto. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. Out in front of it, strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. St. Louis took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Giovanni Gallegos claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.